Your face becomes Texans news. Your face becomes Texans on 3 is the best place to get your Houston Texans news. The other podcast will leave you confused. We got Frank Nitty and Patton and Champagne Chef too.
Yo, man, y'all already know what it is, man. We'd like to welcome y'all to another episode of the Texans on 3 podcast, man. We have been out of commission for a couple of weeks, as well as a lot of other people in Houston. But, man, let us introduce ourselves, man. I am Frank Nitty, your host. And, man, y'all already know, y'all might not be seeing the face over here, but y'all know my man with the plan right there. Shep is in the building.
Yes, sir. Pop a bottle for me.
Is, you know what I'm saying? Pop a bunch of bottles, man. My boy finally got his lights back on a couple of days
ago.
So, man, celebrate that.
Oh yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? We want to give sympathy for to everybody out there who's still suffering from this hurricane. As a matter of fact, man, we're gonna give a shout out still, man, to my guy.
God, activated.
Patton, man, aka the streets, man, aka the mail, man. He not gonna be with us, man, for a couple of shows. My boys, got some recovery going on with the storm and stuff, man. That storm was pretty serious. It's really got the city in the headlock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's crazy. It's something we're gonna be able to talk about 20 years from now, man. You remember Hurricane Burl? Look at that.
I was just telling somebody that the other day. I'm like, man, Burl. Like, it didn't seem like Burrow would be one of those types that would get added. How can I put it? That would get added to that list of bad storms that we had. Like, it's crazy. Because I always think of that when I see whenever I see a storm or anything like pop up in the Gulf or whatever. I always be like, okay, I wonder if that name gonna have any kind of significance.
Say, Nitty, you still got the music going?
Oh, yeah, my bad. Is it still gonna have any kind of significance? You know, to it or whatever, but they sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't, man. And like I say, Burrow came through here, man, and really messed the city up, man. I know if y'all, we got social media now, so people are able to see, a lot of what was going on. People, trees hitting people's houses, splitting people's houses in half, and just the roofs of apartments falling in and all kind of stuff, man. It was crazy, man. So for us to be here, you know what I'm saying, we glad and happy to be back with y'all right now, because we missed y'all, you know what I'm saying. We don't know if y'all missed us, but we definitely missed y'all. And one thing that's definitely got us, cooling and in a good celebration mode right now is the fact that, our favorite team in the world is going into training camp in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? The wait is practically over. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just go ahead and strap your boots on, man, because in a couple of days, man, in a couple of more sleeps, the boys about to strap on the cleats. I mean, strap on the cleats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and so,
come on home, man.
I think so. What you looking forward to, though, Shep?
I'm gonna say this right here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to so much, but this is one thing that what I'm looking for the most. I'm looking for it to be competitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gonna take that number 2 spot at corner, or who gonna just step up period at any position? Like, oh damn, you know what I'm saying? Who is that? If it do come down to that, man, I'm looking for people to step up. I want to see Dog in this camp. I want to see a lot of camaraderie too, but I'm really looking for who gonna be that dark horse. You know what I'm saying, Nitty? Like, man, who gonna be that one dark horse? Like, oh damn, because it's out here to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I think the competition is just gonna be amped up. Just like it's gonna have a extra like to it. You know what I'm saying? Because the rumors about them possibly being a Super Bowl contender and I think that's gonna make players, go extra hard to try to make these teams and make these positions pause. But I just think it's gonna be fun, man. This is gonna be a fun camp. It's gonna be a competitive camp. I don't know if I read this or I heard this the other day about Steve Sims was telling somebody about what is it gonna be like at camp, and he was just talking about how he think how competitive it's gonna be because of according to years prior or whatever. And I kind of see that. Like I said, I think with the fact that it's about the that the team is, when you got a good team like that, the competition is like super ramped up because
exactly,
like it's something on the line here. You know what I'm saying? And look,
yeah.
just before we started the show, right? It's crazy. Patton had sent something into the pod where he was saying that something that Case Keenum had told Chase Daniels, and he was saying that that he was thinking that CJ had the opportunity and chance to be not just a good quarterback, but probably one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. And it's like, man, that's high praise, man. That's real high praise,
especially coming from a veteran.
Yeah, especially coming from a Case, somebody who
been around, seen
doesn't
it all.
physically have all of these traits, right? So that his mind is his biggest trait. So he knows the game of football mentally. And I always looked at Chase Daniels as being the same way too. I always wish that that we could have got like Chase Daniels, to me, for real, was like a Matt Schaub. Like he was always a bag up quarterback, but if he would have started on a team, the team would have been pretty decent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Chase was just always that bag up behind Drew Brees, but Chase was nice. Every time you seen Chase come off that bench or in preseason, Chase looked like, golly, he need to be starting for a team somewhere.
Yeah, that's crazy. I remember him playing at Missouri and everything. But look, peep this though out. For them like they done been them the two guys right there. Case Keenum done been everywhere. Daniels done been everywhere. So they done seen it all, done it all. They done seen this type of quarterback, that type of quarterback, knowing this, what I'm saying, and they play the position quarterback. So just for them to say that right there, that really is a high praise. Like, damn, y'all saying that already about CJ? 2 years in? Bro, a year and a half in?
Because I think they say that though, and this is just going by the eye test. Like CJ just looks like he just having fun out there, bro. Like for him to do what he did against the Browns, like I know we speak about it a lot, but I'm a always keep tooting that horn. And what that is that in that game, you playing in, not only is this your first playoff game as a rookie, but it's a playoff game against the number one defense in the league. And bro didn't sweat, bro. Bro didn't sweat at all. Bro played that game like any veteran would have played that game. You know what I'm saying? That's scary. To other teams, I know that's scary. Like, you're like, golly, he's supposed to got rattled some kind of way. Like somewhere in that playoff game, I'm pretty sure that, people was probably thinking like, yo, he should have probably got rattled. But he didn't.
But Nitty, I'm gonna say this too though. This how I want, like, really, this what I want to see too. I want to see what D'Amico do. I don't want D'Amico coming in here giving these guys a pass just because of what we did last year. I want them to kind of like reignite a hunger in them. Like, man, we the Texans, bro. This is our shit.
I think I'm hoping anyway, Shep. I'm hoping that that's what actually happens because D'Amico seemed like he no nonsense, bro. Like I think that's what's gonna keep this team. That's the sweet balance of this team. Like, we can get crunk up, and it's kind of like what Will Anderson is, and it's crazy that that's who D'Amico said that the whole team should follow. But when you look at how Will Anderson is, like Will can be, he can have an ego a little bit of knowing how good he is, right? He knows he's good, right? But at the same time, it's like he's humble enough to know that he got to keep working to get to where he want to get to. And I feel like that's the heartbeat of the team. I think we have an ego because we know we good. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think we got that work ethic. Like Like we still got to work. Like we good. Everybody's saying we good. Everybody's saying we this and we that, but we still got to work. And I think that's the motto. I think that's the what they call it, the slogan for the team.
Texas Swarm.
Exactly. And I just think that, bro, like this, man, I ain't gonna lie, I've not been this excited for a training camp.
It's
for the
so
Texans.
Crazy,
And
bro.
I'm always excited. I'm always excited, bro.
Yeah.
But I've never been this excited. Like this excitement is crazy.
Like a
bro.
different level type, just because of the roster and the names that we got on the roster. It's like, bro. And off of what we did last year, and knowing that we got a CJ Stroud, if he can pan out the whatever, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
If he can duplicate what he did the first year or get better.
Mm-hmm. And I just think it's something just man. One thing that kind of just that's weird about me. Hey, what's up, Carl? Well, we know who they. Y'all know who that is. But anyway,
man.
I just think it's dope, bro, that we finally like right now have that type of quarterback that's just gonna be it's just undeniable. Like I done seen quarterbacks have that thing of what you call that second year slump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you can sometimes see how they will have that second year slump based on how they played throughout the year. And you know, they always try to say with these quarterbacks, they once they get tape on you and this and that. Really, that actually happens by the middle of your first year. By the middle of your first year, it's a lot of teams got tapes on everything, all your previous games you done played. So they pretty much
from preseason.
Exactly. And think about this, right? This is how I think. Tom Brady, right? Was Tom Brady like? Did anybody ever figure out Tom Brady? Tom Brady played a very simple game to where like it wasn't nothing to figure out. It's just like you just can't stop it because he's gonna take what the defense gives him. That's what I'm seeing with CJ, bro. CJ, and this is what a lot of people need to understand. The fact that he didn't throw a lot of interceptions in his rookie season is the fact that the man has this composure, which we've talked about on the show before about him being able to not throw passes, even sometimes the offensive coordinator wanted him to go and push the ball down the field, but CJ was like, nah, it wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So now that's Tom Brady, bro. Like that's the number. That's one of the top 3 qualities, bro, that I would say that made Tom Brady, is that he always just took what the defense gave him, bro. He'll break your back, bro. Pause. Like literally because of just what the defense was giving him. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll throw that. That's why I just feel like those running backs, like, you know, White and I can't think of the other ones right now, but some of these running backs that left New England and didn't have a whole lot of success in other places, it was because of the way that this offense was drawn up. If you can get a quarterback like Tom Brady that's willing to be like, and it's crazy to say it's crazy to say this, bro, but the ultimate, like because whenever I hear somebody say game manager, right, I always thought that was weird, that was like a diss to a quarterback.
Yeah,
saying like
to a certain extent.
Like I get what they trying to say, but actually, like Alex Smith, right? He was the ultimate. He was the, like, if you look up game manager quarterback, his face is gonna pop up. Alex Smith. Alex Smith with the 49ers. I love this game with the 49ers, bro. I loved his game. They would say Matt Schaub was a game manager. Somebody who matriculates the ball down the field, and you know what I'm saying, just works the offense like this, where it looked like the whole team was just fully in sync. You know what I'm saying? I don't get why they say like, yeah, game manager. Like, I don't get why they say that that's bad, because
so it's not bad to you, Nitty?
No, Tom, because I look at Tom Brady, bro, is the ultimate, like the top tier, the ultimate a game manager that you could ever have because
That's wow. I've never heard nobody break down
dude,
Tom Brady like that and say that.
I'm gonna tell you why, because Tom Brady was just like a machine, bro. Like he didn't go out and try to win the games by him. You know what? I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna throw all these yards. I'm
Throw
gonna do all of this.
bombs.
Man, dude had the whole team involved. Like it just would seem like, hey, we're gonna throw a screen here. Hey, we're gonna throw this here. We're gonna do this with the running back. And it just would look like the whole team involved. So that's what I would say. A game manager quarterback. Because think about it. Even look at it.
So CJ Stroud is the ultimate game manager.
Oh, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Okay,
So
I was about to say,
look at Brock Purdy, right? Look at Brock Purdy. You know, they call him a game manager. But I think that they only call this man a game manager, bro, because how he lines, because his whole team helps him. He's not trying to win he don't have to win the game. He got a good offense, he got a good defense, to where all he got to do is just go out there. Hey, what this place say do? Boom. What this place say do? Boom. Bro, this is what Tom Brady was doing. I'm telling you. Like Tom Brady was going out there, bro.
Needy. I don't know. I've seen Tom Brady put the team on his back, bro. Don't forget about the 28-3 comeback against Atlanta, bro.
But look at those passes and how that stuff happened, though, bro. Those were passes that was tipped by defenders that
that's you talking about that Wonder Wheel
right off the ground. There was a lot of stuff that happened that had to happen in this. Okay, would you look at the other quarterback for Atlanta, since we're talking about their Super Bowl? Would you say that Matt Ryan was a game manager?
He had a good arm. I think he had a good, and he had Julio.
Let me ask you this: what is a game manager to you? When you hear that saying, what is it? What does that come off to you as?
It doesn't come off as an insult, but maybe to a certain extent an insult, because it's like you can't if we need you to go win the game, it ain't like you gonna win the game, Brock Purdy. It ain't like you gonna win the game, Tom Brady. You just know how to manage the game. So what if we down 20? What if we down 28-3? We need you to slang this thing, bro.
And we need the offensive coordinator to call the certain plays to put the quarterback in position.
But we also need the quarterback. Listen. Okay, I get that too, Nitty. We also need the quarterback to see it and throw it and get it there. You might have to throw it side on him. You might have to take a little heat off of this one. You might have to let this one go. You might have to throw it 60 yards.
But that's every quarterback know that though, right?
A game manager is only able to do certain things because the game manager might have a duck arm. A game manager might not be able to. He might not have good ball handling skills. Pause. He might not be able to be good with his feet. He probably can't scramble or something like that. Get out the pocket and make a play out the pocket.
Let me tell you why.
That's a game manager to me. You know
let me tell you why I disagree and where you going with it. Because the game manager tag has not been put on bad quarterbacks. Think about that. It'd be good quarterbacks that they'll literally say just because the team winning and the team doing good that's a game managing quarterback. Okay, look, when the Titans had that real good
when I hear game manager, I don't feel special. It's not special. You're just a game manager.
Okay, you might not be you might not be a Lamar or something like that, right?
Exactly. You're not an MVP guy. You
You're not
need you to throw a 20-yard out route. You can't do that. You know what I mean? From the other hash. Yeah, you can't do that.
Okay, but see, if that's the case, then to me, that's not a game manager. That's a bad quarterback. Because I'm finna tell you, all the quarterbacks that has been, remember I said in the beginning that Alex Smith, if you talk about him, you'll put his face right next to that. He's the definition of a game manager. He's not a bad quarterback. Dude was having three lost seasons and stuff like that, bro, out there in San Francisco. Every time game manager is put on a quarterback, I'm telling you, I just want you to tell me one quarterback that game manager has been associated with, and this is a outright bad quarterback. I'm talking about this a bad quarterback. He bad. Because I'm telling you, game manager just means that you don't go out there and you don't mess up because you don't take no risk. You don't take no risk. You're actually a good quarterback. Your stats
so
are
that's
everything.
So that's mediocre. That's what I'm saying. You don't have you. To me, when I hear a game manager, I feel like, oh, you just a mediocre quarterback. You mediocre.
Man, I look at it like this: when I'm playing,
I hear
man,
me. I hear mediocre. That's why
I
Alex Smith
manage
got
the
his
game
job too.
nicely, and I'm talking
Cause
about,
you a
bro.
game management. You can't do what Mahomes do, bro. So we gotta bench you, bro. And you're a game manager. That's how I feel. It's like you mediocre, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Boys say Kerry Collins. Like, see, they would say Kerry Collins or somebody like that is a game manager. Kerry Collins
That's
came
mediocre.
and kicked
That's
out a couple of
mediocre.
times. Jimmy G. See, they would say Jimmy Garoppolo was
Mediocre.
game manager.
Mediocre.
The
Had a
Super
good
Bowl, bro.
team. Had a good team. Mediocre.
So it's the team that makes this person good. So this is what. Now let's get back to your question about CJ, right? No, I'm not saying CJ is a game manager. I think CJ is a superstar. You get what I'm saying? But I think you have to have that game manager mentality in you. And I think that that's what made Tom Brady good. That's all I'm saying, Shep, is that when Tom Brady would just take what the defense was giving him, bro, and just murder you all. I'm talking about score every drive. I'm just literally taking what the defense was giving you.
That's not a game manager to me.
See, to me, it is because you're not trying to do nothing extra. You don't have to even do nothing extra.
But you have the capabilities to do extra and win the game for your team. You see what I'm saying?
Trent Dilfer, I don't know, man.
Game manager, and he was mediocre as hell. He mediocre.
I wouldn't even say Trent Dilfer was a game manager. I say he's
so what
lower
is Trent
than
Dilfer? He a Super Bowl quarterback.
I know,
like
but he
wasn't.
Manager. When you got a defense like that, though, bro. Like you can kind of, you know what I'm saying. You can win a championship without
game manager. I can throw a game manager quarterback being under 10, and we gonna still win the Super Bowl because our defense that crazy, and we can just throw Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp will still take an 80-yarder to the highs.
Number one. It's the number one rule for a game manager
and
quarterback.
A good running back. What?
The number one rule. Don't make
turn
no
the ball over.
Don't make no mistakes.
No,
okay, tell me that that's not the number one rule for every quarterback, though, bro. Every quarterback, bro. Even for Tom Brady, bro, who got 7 rings. Don't make a mistake, bro. Every quarterback has to have a bit of game management in them, is what I'm trying to say. Every quarterback has to have a bit of game management in them.
I'm going to give you a scenario when you're done.
Okay, what's the scenario?
Game. Okay, say I'm going to take a play or an example. You remember when CJ Stroud for the coach, he threw the 75-yarder to Nico Collins. Let's say this didn't happen. Nico one-on-one, but he threw an interception. Let's say CJ Stroud threw an interception on that play.
If CJ threw that pass?
No,
I'm just saying.
You would be mad at Case Keenum. You would be mad at Case Keenum for that's what I was about to say. You would be mad at Case Keenum for throwing that pass. And you like, bro, you're not a CJ Stroud. Don't do that. You ain't CJ Stroud, bro. See, when CJ Stroud do, it's like, all right, I ain't tripping because I know he's special. I know CJ Stroud is special, so I'm like, hey, I can't tell him not to throw nothing like that because he 9 times out of 10 he completes those.
You know who the game manager tags one time,
bro. But I'd be mad if Case Keenum threw that. I'd be like, bro, what?
You know who the game manager should be tagged to, should be applied to then? The OC. The OC is the game manager, right?
No,
he the one that should be making show this moves like this and that moves like that
too. I get that, Nitty. But all I'm saying is this, bro. The example that I gave you is a perfect thing. Like,
look, what about this?
Case Keenum can't do that because
remember when Case Keenum threw that pass to Diggs in Minnesota for the Minneapolis Miracle against the Saints?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, though. It can be done.
But look, though, it's only 3 seconds left. So even if you do throw an interception, it's like, man, it's only 3 seconds left, bro.
When he was in the Vikings, they would say
Case Keenum is a game manager right now.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Back then, he had a little athleticism. You wasn't gonna trip if he made a little play.
So now I get it. So basically, a game manager is a quarterback you don't really trust to do too many things.
He's mediocre.
Go out there and we got to make a perfect game plan for you where everybody has to be perfect for this shit to work.
Now
if we don't be work because this nigga ain't gonna get out of shit and make this shit special. So we gotta make it special for him. Okay, so I get that. Yeah. So we saying so basically you saying lower rated quarterbacks.
Mediocre quarterback is a game manager.
Okay.
Tom Brady is not a game manager. Tom Brady is not a game manager. No, but you gotta
have in order to be a good quarterback, you have to have good game management, though. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, of course. That's with any quarterback, though. That's
what I'm trying to say. That's what makes it term like it's kind of crazy. Like, is it a this? Is it not a this? But let's get back to this training camp, man.
We went down the alley.
I definitely want to say that. I mean, I know everybody looking at the QB situation, man. And like I don't know, like Chef, I'm kind of feeling like you now, man. I'm hoping that we not in this situation where, all of us feel like we Mike Mayock's and stuff like that. Now I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I know ball. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But I'm just talking about all the rest of y'all out there. Like, a lot of y'all, I be on Twitter and I be hearing a lot of people saying this, that, and the other. And it's like all of a sudden everybody is experts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just hope that we are proven right, you know what I'm saying, when this training camp actually starts. Because, I mean, Kamara is actually looking real good, man. I don't know if it's the camera that they're using, if they're using the GoPro, if he in 4K or whatever it is, but bro is just looking real good, man. Pause. Like I'm talking about, he looking real elite, bro. Footwork. They even showed him alongside another corner that's actually supposed to be pretty good, and dude was looking identical, if not better than that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, like I said, you remember what I told you when we first got him?
I'm just hoping, like.
Remember what I said when we first got him? Hey, if we gonna draft him like that, he the first draft pick that we took off the board, even though he was a second rounder. Man, if he showing we got that juice, throw him out there. Throw him out there. We don't care about, man, we paying you such and such millions. Hey, man, this guy right here can play. He needs to be on the field. Sorry, whoever.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? We need to come out with that.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all know I wanted to see Okuda. That's what I really wanted to see. And then they were saying CJ Henderson is doing pretty good in the OTAs and mini camp and stuff like that. But bro, this is where money is right here. This is this training camp right here. This is where money is made right here, bro. And I'm talking about, this is when the pads come on and you're gonna get to see that real jam action. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna really see who can get off that line and who can keep a receiver from getting downfield. It's gonna get real gangster. And
when them pads start popping, we gonna see who out here.
And we know that iron sharpens iron, right? So,
yes, sir.
Man, we got a lot of iron on this team, man. It's a lot of iron. It's a lot of iron. Okay, Brandon say, here's the question. Every time Texas played a team in the top 12 of defenses by yards given per game, they lost last season. Can we beat good can we beat good defenses last year?
We played the Browns. We smashed the Browns. They was like number one.
Yeah, in the playoffs. But I get what you're saying.
That don't count.
You say the Panthers and the Falcons were both top 12. Yeah, and you know what's funny, Brandon? Man, I actually got a chance. He made that up. He said, could we beat the good teams with good defenses next year? Okay, I figured that that's what you were saying. So let me answer that question. I really do think that our offense is different than last year. Let's be honest, right? When we went into the season last year, we can look at the team and say, hey, man, we felt like this was going to be this and this was going to be that. And it didn't really turn out that way. Hold on. This is what I'm saying. The running back situation, right? Pierce. Golly, man, I'm really who is the dude we just lost? The one that actually was doing a lot of stuff for us. I can't even think his name right now, bro.
You talking about the running backs from last year?
Yeah, Pierce and the one that
Yeah,
we had
Pierce
start.
and that Motor Singletary.
See, that's why I kept thinking Motor, but I'm like, now
Yeah,
Motor got
Motor.
his name. Okay, so
Yeah,
Motor, right now,
yeah.
let's be honest. Going into that season last year, you can't have all of the faith in the world in that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a Houston Texans fan, first year with D'Amico, we all, power to the team. You kind of believe like, okay, we can make this happen. This was Bobby Slowick first year. It was a lot of stuff that we didn't know that was like uncertain, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this time it's gonna be different, right? Because we got Mixon, we got a player that can actually, like, we have playmakers in these positions now. Like y'all can't lie. Motor like surprised us. Like
Yeah, he
Motor
had a good
Motor
year.
yeah, he surprised us. We didn't go into the year thinking that Motor was gonna do what he was gonna do. We was actually
Mm-hmm.
hoping that Pierce was gonna be that work
Yeah,
running back, but we didn't get the same Pierce. So
yeah.
I just think that it's different. I think we attack those defenses different this year. I
Man,
think
but
with Diggs, in the mix as far as our wide receiver core go, like, bro, think
yeah.
about it. Tank Dell, we lost Tank Dell last year. I think if we did had Tank Dell for a few of those games that we lost, you know what I'm saying, that
Probably, yeah,
we actually probably would have won those games. But what you think, though?
yeah.
What you think, Chip?
Nah, just to answer his question, I understand what B saying now because I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm like, damn, he is kind of right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want us to come in with that mentality. Hey man, we won one playoff game and that's fine. That's Danny, that's cool. That's everybody first year. This is D'Amico Ryan's first year. We got a rookie quarterback for us to do that in 1 year. Man, that's perfect. It's beautiful. It sounds good. The city's hype. We got new jerseys and stuff like that. But I want us to come out like, hey, dog, just like he brought out a flaw. Hey, man, we ain't beat nobody in the top 12. You know what I'm saying? But besides the Browns and stuff like that. So I want us to come out with a type
Mhm.
of hunger. You know what I'm saying? Hey, stay
I
hungry,
think
be
it's gonna
hungry.
happen
You know
though,
what I
Chip.
mean?
I think it's gonna happen because, like I said, I don't think
We
that
got the
we
names on the
actually
roster.
had.
We got a mixing. We got a Diggs.
See, we didn't have that last year, and like, even though we were a tough team to beat last year too, and that's one
Mm-hmm.
thing that I don't want people to forget. We actually were a tough out, but at the same time, we were a wish team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There was a lot of wishing going on last year, and some of the wishes came true, and thank goodness for that. But this year, I don't think it's about wishing. I think this year is about full attack mode. We know what we have in a quarterback. We know we got a quarterback that can make plays. All we need is because I remember this. Do y'all remember the reason why they were trying to say that CJ was coming into a bad situation in Houston because of the separation percentage of our wide receivers,
Mm-hmm.
about how much they could get separation. But they
They
were
wasn't
even saying
even
that about
talking about
Nico.
Nico last year.
They were saying Nico didn't hardly get separation and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
look at it, dude. When you got a quarterback that can throw you open, you know what I'm saying? It
Mm-hmm.
makes for things different. So you take, right, the offense we had last year, and you add Mixon to that. You add Diggs to that. Just those two names automatic. You add Tank back to that.
Yeah.
It's
I
that's
see.
hard for
Yeah, I
any
see what you're
defense.
saying.
That's
I
hard for
see what you're
any
saying.
defense, man. I think that if they had, if we was going toe to toe with them last year, y'all, I think that's enough to put us over the top because we should have won that game in Atlanta. We
Yeah.
definitely should have won that game in Carolina. And what's so crazy, this is what I was about to say to Brandon, is that I actually was watching those games came across my YouTube. And so I actually been watching them. And they kind of hurt to watch them, but to see, how the team was fighting in those games is pretty good. But that Carolina game is a head scratcher though, bro. Like, woo,
Yeah.
like, bro, you watch that game, I'm telling you,
Yeah, I
it's
saw that,
frustrating,
man.
bro, because you kind of like, how in the hell, bro? Like, how in the hell did we lose that one?
Yeah, and also too, it's just off a simple fact. I feel like we was coming out, we had the big head pause, and we was just coming off that bye week. So we like, Carolina, they only won one game. We gonna run through them. and Carolina kind of came out there and played us harder than what we thought it was. For you know what I mean?
Yep, it was something, something that was up to in that game. Like Allen Thielen was like making plays, bro. I was like,
So
golly.
crazy, right?
Oh, the ESPN rated Nico number 3, as they should. You know what I'm saying? Nico, bro, is like seeing him
All I
do
can
what,
say,
like,
everybody, if you don't believe in Nico, go watch his highlight tape. Crazy.
Hey, no, Nico, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna tell you what I think how Nico looks to everybody else in the NFL, right? I'm pretty sure people are looking at Nico kind of like how they looked at what's the other guy that's on the opposite side of Jamar Chase that we all wanted.
Oh yeah, Higgins.
Higgins, right?
Yeah.
Now Higgins one of those wide receivers where he's kind of on the cusp of being elite, but we don't. It's only because Jamal kind of takes so much attention away that you don't know exactly how good this dude is. I feel like Nico has came into that kind of like that's the tier where Nico is right now. He's where T. Higgins is right now. Or higher though, because now I'm looking at Nico as being like your boy from the Bucks now from Galveston.
Yeah, Mike Evans.
Yeah,
so you
I'm
saying
looking
that
at
because
Nico
he
like
got the
Mike Evans
contract?
now.
I'm saying that because he got the contract. Hey, Nico, we paid you. Let's keep this consistent. Let's get these 1,300 yards out consistent, and let's try to get these double
Every
digit
time
touchdowns. We
now, I'm
gave you
talking
the
about we
check.
need 1,000.
Yeah, we gave
Yeah,
you
we
the
need
check.
1,000. We need
Yeah, that's
1,000,
1,000
1,100
is
at least
automatic.
every year.
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
1,100 the least, but 1,000 is automatic.
To be honest with you, though, I think that it's like the perfect player comparison. I think that's who Nico is going to end up being like. He's going to be a Mike Evans. Like, he's going to be that, like, if you look at Mike Evans is a very good route runner for his size. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at how he can take over a game, look at you tell people, look at Nico's highlights, right? Man. That's how Nico takes over a game, and it's basically because of his size. Pause. He's it's his size and makeup gives other cornerbacks problems. Like it just gives them problems, and I think last year was almost like it's like a boy hitting puberty and coming into like, hold up, I can do this. I got a quarterback that can allow me to do this, and I think that this year coming up, we're gonna get, if not the same Nico, which I wouldn't be mad with another 1,300 yard season, but I think we're gonna get a more confident. We're gonna get a better mentally. Like I just think that, bro, like, and to think about that, right? With
so you think he done went Super Saiyan mode right now, huh? This the Super Saiyan Nico we should get.
I feel like Nico is already working on the next contract, bro. I feel like Nico one of them type of dudes where he like. And then think about it. You got Diggs on the team. Let's talk about Diggs for a second, right?
Okay.
It kind of bothers me a little bit to think that we just, as of right now, we just got him for 1 year, right? Dude just got a shoe promotion. That means that the market understands how he's about to turn up. See, normally the market can tell when a player about to do certain things, and they try to hook on to that. They try to hitch on to that bandwagon because they know that this person finna be in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? And I just got this feeling, bro, that Diggs about to clown this year, bro, for his next contract.
So what type of camp are you looking for out of Diggs? Like, what you expect to hear about, man, Diggs in camp?
Elite, bro. Like, I just think, like, he just gonna be just elite this whole camp, bro. I just really think so.
See, I feel like Nico gonna, I mean, not Nico, but I feel like Diggs gonna be in camp this year. He gonna be fighting it out because I feel like we so deep at receiving core, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Mitchie may step it up this camp. Hutchinson's gonna probably step it up this camp. So, hey, Diggs, you gotta come out here. That's why I say I want it to be hungry. I want to hear like, man, Diggs out here looking hungry at his age. He looking like he wanted. We gave him that money. Looking like he wanted.
I ain't gonna lie. If what's the name?
Nothing like.
If Nick did what he did, bro, to get that man to this point where he is right now, bro, like we just gotta give him, we gotta give Nick Caserio an applause because, like I say, it's scary. It's a scary gamble. I ain't gonna lie. When we first made the trade and they was like, yo, we got 3, Diggs, and he's got 3 years left on his contract, that kind of felt like confident. But when they was like, yo, they knocked the last 2 off and gave him some money for this year so he could become a free agent this year. I got 2 instant feelings instantly. One of them was that, like, it actually was like a punch to the gut because I'm like, hold up, what are we doing? But my other football mind told me that, most of the time when a player is in that contract year like that, they always turn up. It's like guaranteed. It's just what NFL players do. If you ever like I'm telling y'all right now, if you're watching this show, just mark my words. If you ever watching a football game of any team and you see a player just going off, just check his contract situation. Check his contract situation, and I guarantee you're gonna be surprised. You're gonna be like, hold up, dude in a contract year. Because when the players in a contract year, y'all, I'm telling you, they turn up. Like, remember last year, remember how Josh Allen was just wilding for the Jaguars?
Yeah.
Like the defensive end. It was a contract year. It's like whenever it's a contract year, a player turns up.
Nitty.
And I don't know why that is, but it is.
I gotta go 720 with it, man. And this could happen exactly what you're saying. Everything that you said, all that could happen, no doubt. I'm not saying that because Diggs has shown he's talented. Diggs has shown he's been around the league. He knows what's going on. He shows he's a trustworthy target you can throw it to. He showed he can make plays and everything. But just off the simple fact, I'm thinking age. I'm thinking we want to see what Mitch is doing. I'm not sure if Diggs gonna be here next year, but that's why I need to see Diggs. I need to see a hunger about Diggs. If you really want to be here, Diggs, I need to see a hunger about you. Like,
listen,
shit, hey, we got it. Hey,
Shep, this is what I'm trying to say. The man is about to ball the hell out, bro.
That's what I need to lose him.
And it's good. It's not going to be sad to lose Diggs when we got the type of wide receiver core that we have, right?
It would be sad, but look, it would be sad to lose him if he go crazy, though. If he go crazy, that would be sad. Like, damn, we got to leave. We
probably going to lose him, though, Shep, like, because that's what's going to happen. That's what I'm trying to tell you, my brother. He is literally about to have an electric year, and we probably going to lose him. Like, that's probably what's about to happen.
We got to use them up, man.
That's what I'm trying to say, Shep. Like, bro, this dude is like he's about to be electric this year, bro. This is like I said, if Nick playing this out and he about to get the best Diggs that we could have ever got for 1 year, then we got to go to that Super Bowl, bro. Like, we got to push it to the limit. We gotta push it to the limit.
I'm not saying, like I say, I'm not saying you're not wrong either, though. But I see us because Tank is back and Nico just got fresh off his contract, so we gonna have to give him targets because we paid him.
Brandon, get what I'm saying? Like Green Yard. See, when these players contract year, they turn all the way up, bro. It's like
I get it, y'all. Trust me, I get it. But I feel like, not saying, how can I put it? Because we are cannabis smokers. I would say Diggs is gonna be like, he gonna be good, but it's gonna be like a mid. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he cool. We can
put it like this.
Smoke that. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't just like, oh, this is gas. And if he just gas like that, we would have to sign. I feel like if we win a Super Bowl and Diggs is the number 1 receiver, goddamn 13 touchdowns or something like that, 1,500 yards, bro, we need to exactly. And we win a ring with you, we would have to. So that's why I'm saying that would hurt to see him to the league. Like, bro, this man had
look, let's just put it out there. Let's put it out there then. If that's probably gonna be the make or break him. Like, if we win the Super Bowl, we probably keep Diggs. If he's one of those wide receivers,
he's gonna have to take a pay cut. He gonna
he's
have to,
probably
bro.
gonna want to run it back.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
get old, like
yeah.
you say,
I
he's
can
an
see
older
that
wide
too.
receiver. I
He
think
had
long as
contracts. Yeah.
I think he won't be mad at being franchised. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
if we win the Super Bowl, they might just franchise that boy. One more year at the top wide receiver salary, you're gonna get the
Yeah.
top wide receiver salary for one more year. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not be another 1 year rental? Why not? You know what I'm saying? And you won't
Yeah.
mess the team up by messing. You just be you'll be like I say, a franchise tag. So
So
yeah.
if Diggs come out in this training camp and he hungry like that, man, it ain't gonna be no meat on the bone for us. It's not gonna be a lot lift for Mitchie, man, because ain't they playing the same position? And I
Um.
expect Mitchie, because the way people talking about, I expect Mitchie to be see the hunger that I'm talking about. I'm expecting Mitchie to have that because he ain't played like, you know what I'm saying. He had cancer that first year. Then he coming back. He just getting his feedback wet. And I understand after coming off cancer, you know what I'm saying. You gotta get that. You know what I mean. You gotta get that confidence back. You gotta go through a year where you just get the feel back. So this is the year. I'm like, hey man, shit, Mitch is the thing that you saying about Diggs. I'm expecting that out of Mitch. Just it's in because I know, of course, Diggs is gonna have to play. We paid him the money, but I'm expecting that out of Mitchie, so we can let Diggs go after we just paid him. You know what I'm saying? The money, and it was not gonna hurt us because now Mitchie is stepping up, and we don't have to pay Diggs anymore.
So
But if Diggs go crazy,
and that means that if we end up leaving, having to have like the top 4 wide receivers in the league, I'm not mad at that because I
I'm not
still think
mad
it's gonna
either.
be enough meatballs for Mechie to eat, bro. Like Mechie, let me tell you what Mechie is about to become this year, and this is just what I think. He's about to become like a Houston standout. Let me tell y'all why, right? Do y'all not know that this man has been waiting over? Well, this is his 3rd year in the league.
Yeah.
The man has been waiting 3 years, bro, just to do his touchdown celebration, bro. The man got one of the greatest touchdown celebrations ever, and he ain't been able to do it, bro, in 3 years, bro. When he's finally able to do the Karate Kid, the crane in the
Yeah.
in the end zone, it's over with, bro. Like he
That's
gonna
what
become
I'm
a fan
saying.
favorite instantly. CJ know it, bro. That's why
Instantly.
that one game where I can't remember specifically, but CJ hit that ball about 3 times in a row. Pause,
He was
trying to
trying.
get him into the end zone, and that's a good quarterback. See, bro, like I'm saying, like is any of us or any of us worried about like if it comes to when it comes to CJ, right? Let's be honest, and this is a perfect question for you, Shep. What are you
Okay.
worried about when it comes to CP Stroud? What are you worried about? Including the whole off
Nah,
season, everything you done seen.
okay, yeah, because
What are
I
you
didn't really
worried? Are
like
you
I
worried
didn't
about
I didn't
anything?
and I'm gonna go on the record for because if y'all just watching the show and haven't watched the show or watch how I feel about that, I do feel like CJ Stroud has been in the media a little bit too much. I don't really like that, but also too, I don't care. But wait though, also too, I don't care about that too because I want him to make his money and get his endorsements. I love his face being out there, to put the Texans out there as well. So and he's young. I want him to do stuff like this, so I don't care. But then I did kind of care, but going back to your question though, I'm worried about everything that I talked about on the off season, everything that he was doing on the off season, and it's just his 2nd year. I'm worried about the target that could have put on his back. See, he's young, bro, and everybody already trying to knight him, which because he has the talent. He has the talent, but I know how veterans and I know how this league do you, bro. They might be like, oh man, you think you this, you think you that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try to shut that down, which will make somebody like sorry make them play 10 times harder just because they playing against CJ Stroud. You see what I'm saying? I'm worried about the
I'm gonna tell you.
target
I'm gonna tell you one
that is
game
put
that
on
I'm
his
worried
back,
about.
bro.
I'm only worried about. I'm only one. And if speaking of what you saying, as far as the target, I'm definitely worried about the New York game, the Jets game. I
Yeah,
think going
but
back out there to the Jets. I think
Nitty,
the fact that they
Nitty.
knocked them out, they're gonna have they had
Yeah.
an incentive to try to knock him out in that game, and they did.
Listen to
And
this, Nitty. It's just like the dope game, Nitty. Hey man, Nitty, you getting a little bit too much money. Nitty coming over. He got the fancy cars. He only been out here 1 year. He's shining. He got the chains on. He wearing Givenchy. He wearing Tom
Let
Ford.
me speak
He,
to CJ on this
he
though. Ain't CJ though
and that's
that the type of dog though that you want that's going you want that dude that's gonna stand up and be like, all right, bring your best
yeah.
shot, bring whatever
He
you got. Like,
young. He's young, but he's young, and I love that dog that he has in him. Nitty, I love CJ Stroud, bro. Even after this 1 year pause, I don't mean it like that. But I love the way CJ Stroud play football. You see what I'm saying? I really
mm-hmm.
do, bro. So I want the best, and he playing on my team. I want the best for CJ Stroud, but I know how this game go, bro. Like I told you, I just gave you an example. Oh man, you
We
new
only
on the block.
we know that Tom Brady's only been retired for a couple of years, right?
Exactly, but Tom Brady,
Have
see
we
now
ever seen
Tom
him
Brady,
take somebody up under his wing like that before? Like, have we ever seen?
that's what I'm telling you. You know, I do the 720. That's the gift and the curse, bro. That's a gift and a curse, bro. That is a gift. Hey, also you man, he think just because he was Tom Brady, man, we gonna boy that. Man, we ain't worried about
Oh
because
no,
Tom
no,
Brady calling
look.
you
This
out.
is how I look at it, Shep. No, this is how I look at it.
Okay.
I look at it as Tom Brady being down with him, right? Like, is
Yeah.
Tom Brady seeing what we see? Not him wanting to kick it with Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady on the other side seeing like this dude probably is going to be probably one of the next great quarterbacks and just wanting to share greatness with greatness, bro. Eagles only fly with Eagles, bro. Like
Like
that's
like
one
I
thing I do
said,
know.
I love that, bro, and I understand that too. I'm just telling you, we in the league with grown men. They trying to feed their families. They don't care about no CJ Stroud. They don't care about if you went to Ohio State. They don't care if you won a one playoff game last year, bro. You're putting a target on your back by constantly being out there in the media, bro. You only played 1 year, and that's what I'm worried about with CJ Stroud. I'm not knocking his talents, bro. Like I said, he played for my team. I want him to throw for the most yards. I want him to throw for the most touchdowns. I want him to run whatever he do. I'm gonna love that. He's on my team.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like the fact that if you putting a target on your back, bro. We
I
1 year.
get what
Trust
you're
me, we
saying.
went not.
So
If Patrick
to
Mahomes was doing this type of stuff that CJ was doing, I wouldn't. It's Patrick Mahomes, bro. He didn't
to the
prove it.
people
He
who
won three
don't
Super Bowls.
understand, the people that don't understand, right? When a team wins a Super Bowl, right? The next year they tend to get the best shot from every team that they play, because everybody wants to be up for the Super Bowl champions or whatever, right? So
Exactly.
it puts a little certain percentage. I don't care if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It puts an extra percentage in to the players to want to actually get their job done. And
Exactly.
so I get what you're saying, though, Shep. I get what you're saying as far as like CJ saying and doing some of the things that he's been saying, and calling some teams trash. Like, I guarantee you that Dallas game, they got our team circled on the calendar because
What?
CJ has gone on record multiple times calling them boys trash, bro. And like,
What?
so
You don't think
it's
Michael
gonna be
Parsons
it's
gonna want
gonna
to
be
pin his ears back and go get him? Pause.
I'm talking about easy, bro. I'm talking about fumble. He won't want to knock the ball up out that boy. Pause. He said, "You don't see Lamar Jackson, Brock Purdy, Josh Allen, Prescott hanging out with
Exactly.
Brady."
I mean, I mean, what you mean by that though, B? Are you saying it because
Like,
CJ good? Are you saying it because what? You know what I'm saying?
I say that's
I
why
don't I don't
KC
I
was
don't
lucky. They had two defense shutting things down. They had a top
man.
2 defense.
Hey, look, they had a
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes too.
yeah.
They had a
And so
Patrick
I'm
Mahomes too,
hoping that
bro.
this year, I don't put a lot of weight on it. There's a lot of weight on it because of I'm gonna be shocked. Put it like this: I will be literally shocked if CJ has like a bad
A
season,
slump.
because it just doesn't look like he is. It's gonna, and I think anybody that witnesses that will be shocked. I think that nobody is gonna go into the next season thinking you're gonna think the same way you felt when we went in to face the Browns, the same way when we went in. Probably not the Ravens though. That was a cold game. That wasn't a good game at all. But
I was thinking we was gonna beat the Ravens actually.
That confidence that you had with the Buccaneers when it was 46 seconds left, when you felt like, man, this dude probably can go down there and okay, look, this is what Brandon say to answer your question. He say he think Brady sees something in CJ. So he thinking that. So he's basically saying that the fact that you don't see those other quarterbacks hanging out with Brady don't really see the greatness in those guys. But he see it in CJ, bro, and it's like
the CJ, target on
I ain't gonna lie. I just think the fact that he goes to that all-white party. See, me, I'm gonna think deep about a whole lot of stuff.
You see what I'm saying? I just think it's
something up to the fact that he's at those parties. Like, it almost make me to the point where when I saw the other guy, the wide receiver with the Colts, the other guy, the rookie that they got from Texas.
Oh yeah, Mitchell,
yeah. I think he was at the party too, and I was like, "Dog, so what they trying to say? He finna be a good wide receiver over there with the Colts or something? Like, what is it? Because what it is, bro, is these so-called, I guess I don't want to say elites or whatever, but they tend to want to have other people who they think that's gonna be elite around them. So I'm hoping that it's that. I'm hoping CJ going to these parties and getting this notoriety because of
I'm gonna bring you up a perfect example
to be able to do.
I'm gonna bring you up a perfect example, and
Which
this is perfect example. Deion Sanders' son, Shador Sanders, he hang out with Tom Brady. He drive Bentley Cutlins. He got the chain on. He throwing up the roll. He in the game and stuff. They only won 4 games, Needy. And I ain't saying he's sorry. He not sorry or nothing like that. But Needy, they only won 4 games.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
That's putting a target on your back, bro. And I don't want that for CJ. Because another thing, listen to this too. Another thing, Needy. We were under the radar last year. Oh, all that under the radar moving, that's over with now, bro. We got 6 primetime games this year, Nitty. All that's over with, bro. You've been out here.
It's over with.
That's over with, bro. So that's why I said, man, I want to keep the target off his back as much as possible. Another thing I'm looking about going into camp, and this was going to help CJ out a lot. If their O-line and their run game holds it down, bro, they can take a lot of pressure off CJ Mixon, and the O-line can help CJ and take a lot of pressure off of him, bro. For real.
Hold on, like you say, Deion pay for that though, Shep.
He paid for what?
The Colorado, Colorado.
I understand what he pay for. What he pay? I mean, if he paid for, you talking about? Oh, okay, I get it. He paid for he paid for Shador to hang with Brady. Okay, I get it, but still, even if he pays for it or not, for Brady just to take him under the wing and still rock with him, that puts a target on Shador back. It's an even bit. First of all, he Deion's son. He rocking the chains, all this driving Bentley Cutlins to school, picking up the females and stuff like that. So that's automatic. And you hang with Brady, that's icing on the top of a target on your back. And that's what I'm saying about CJ, man. You out here in front of the media, you out here in front of the camera all the time. Like I say, I love it, but I also hate it too because I want that hunger in him. Like, man, I kind of want CJ to be rude. Like, man, get the camera out my face. I'm working. At training camp, I want to see that hunger. Like, hey, man, I don't really want to talk too much. You see, I'm trying to win the Super Bowl, keep it basic. And, hey, man, I don't really want to be on no commercials or nothing like that. Let me win a Super Bowl first. Let me bring my team. We just had the hurricane and stuff in the city. Man, let me do this for the city real quick. Let me win a Super Bowl. I want to see that hunger, bro. Like, I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say. I just don't know how to express it.
I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people that feel like how you feel, Shep. But me, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm on the other side of it. And I'm gonna say that I actually do feel like that's what's happening to me. I just feel like that's what I see. I see him still doing the commercials. I see him doing everything, the trips to China, Korea, wherever he was at. all of that stuff, bro. But I still see when I look at the highlights of him with the wide receivers, throwing, it's still looking crisp. Everything still look like CJ. I'm not the footwork. See, when I tell y'all that, man, to watch the man feet and look at the man feet, I'm good. That's just gonna be my calling card. Long as I see him still being CJ, he's CJ, bro. And you can't do nothing but improve on what we saw last year. Like, see, people like to talk about this sophomore slump, like he was at his pinnacle last year. He wasn't at his that last year. What we saw was good. One defensive, offensive rookie of the year. But that's not the best CJ that we gonna see. That's not the best. That was a man coming onto a team that the league, the media, everybody said at first was not gonna be a good team. That Bryce was going into a better situation. The Texans, blah blah blah, this, that, and the other. We seen you insert CJ, pause, and you see the team get better instantly, right?
Yeah.
So you just build off of that. That's the platform. The platform is already raised.
I'm gonna tell you, I didn't see hunger out of CJ during this offseason. Like I say, during camp, I would like to see that. But I got players that I saw, and we watch this Texas on 3, baby. We gonna watch the Instagrams. We gonna see what you're doing. We gonna see everything. But I saw the hunger in Tank Dell. I saw the hunger in Will Anderson. I even see hunger in Kamari Lassiter. That's why I say I'm not gonna be surprised if he step up. So this camp, man, I want to see that hunger, bro. And I didn't see that out of CJ. I saw CJ like kind of, fat catting a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, I'm CJ Stroud.
That boy Patton crazy.
He say, yeah. Nah, man. She gone, man. She would have.
You say, okay, Brandon say he had ridiculous blocking for him last year, no run game, and injured wide receivers. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro,
yeah.
Like CJ literally made the team better, bro. Like you cannot take that away. You can't take that away. Okay. Like, dude, really, and only good quarterbacks do that, though, right? Right, Chef? Only good quarterbacks do that. That elevates the team. Like, what was the number one reason the Texans made it to the playoffs last year? CJ Stroud, bro.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud, bro.
Yeah, CJ Stroud. Yeah, it really was a CJ Stroud show, but I feel like it was a CJ Stroud and other teams underestimating too. Teams were underestimating.
And D'Amico, let's not forget about D'Amico and none of that. You know what I'm saying? But
like I say, out of this training camp, I want to see hunger, bro. I want to see lion.
That's it. The main thing is hunger, like, bro. And I think that's what we about to get, Chef. I think, like, you can't
tenacity and hunger. We want to win the Super.
You can't ask for a better situation with a better coach. You can't ask for a better coach. You can't ask for a better QB. You can't ask for a better offensive coordinator. You can't ask for you can't. Well, we know D'Amico on the defense, but bro, it's just exciting. This is an exciting time to be a Houston Texan fan, bro. Like, it's just like we should give training camp. We should just give ourselves an applause because, man, we didn't, like I say, we done stuck through it. We done stuck through the PTSD, the past Texan stress disorder. We have went through a lot of stuff, man, and this we hear y'all. We here at training camp. This is gonna be fun to just be reporting to y'all all the training camp stuff that's gonna be going on.
Oh, man,
this is gonna be fun, man. Like I already we look forward to the game commentary that we're gonna be doing.
The live commentary.
We're gonna be doing the live commentary, but man, I'm so crunked for this training camp stuff, bro.
Yes.
I just know we about to see some greatness, bro. We about to see greatness come from this. And we about to be able to really enforce our will on this league, bro. Like, for a long time, man, this league been looking at the Houston Texans as some pushovers. Like we could be pushed over, bro, and that's just not happening right now.
Dead.
It's over with, bro.
Hey, Nitty, my word for this training camp right here, what I want to see, the hunger. I want to see, let's go eat. is
Two
out here in front
spoons,
of
man.
us.
Hey, man. Hey,
I'm trying
because
to.
look,
Hey, let's eat, man. Hey,
even
this the
though
new
even though
touchdown
they say that it's
celebration.
right, even though it's right there on the plate in front of you, you still gotta work. You still gotta work to be able to just
Work.
go and get it because
Yeah.
it's not. Let me rephrase it. It's not just sitting right in front of us, but we are at the table though. Like, but we still gotta fix our plate. So we let's take our time. You know what I'm saying? Let's put this menu together perfectly, bro. Because what we about to, I'm telling you, we put this. If we put the right product on the field, bro, it's over with. And long as and just pray, y'all, that this injury bug that hit us last year, that it doesn't hit us this year like Hurricane Burrow did, because
Killing.
Hurricane
Hey,
Burrow
oh
man
yeah.
came through.
Hey, Texas, y'all even got something to do it for, man. Do it for the city, man. Hurricane Barrel, the wind knocked the power out. People, you know what I'm saying? We had to go through stuff. FEMA got to come in and help us. So, Texans, if y'all win a Super Bowl for the city, do you know how crazy that's gonna be?
I'm talking
So, if
about
you watching
crazy,
this,
crazy.
Texans, hey, I want the hunger, bro. What do you say?
Jay
Where
Bean
would we
say
be if
he
we
said, where would we
yeah,
be if we
Bing
drafted
salute.
Bryce Young? That's what I'm saying.
Ah,
Like, I watched that game. I watched that game with Carolina. Like I said, I watched it back, and nothing in that game made me say, man, I can't believe that we didn't draft Bryce Young. I told people, for real, y'all, I said that when they didn't pick CJ number one, I was so happy because I knew they made a mistake. I knew it. I was like, these guys made a mistake because there was no way. See, I thought like this. I say, man, at least we gonna still get Bryce Young. This is after the combine. I say, at least we still gonna get Bryce Young at number two. And so all the people that's yapping about us losing the number one pick and shut up, because we still ended up getting our guy. Because what I saw at the combine from CJ, like I say, watching this man throw them passes and watching his feet, bro, I just knew that that dude was going to be an elite quarterback. And I thought Carolina saw the same thing that I saw. And I was like, there's no way in the world they not going to pick CJ. So we're going to end up with Bryce Young anyway. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And so when they picked Bryce Young, I was so happy, bro, because I'm like, we about to actually get the better of the two. And I was proven right by CJ. You know what I'm saying? But I knew.
Yeah.
Hey, for real, man, no bullshit. Like, Burrow is
language. Hey, but
Burrow.
nah, Bean, to answer that question though, Bean, I'm telling you where I feel like we would be, because I remember when the draft started, I was on the fence, and the only reason I was leaning towards CJ Stroud more because we was looking at it on the Facebook memories. You remember that, Bean? But the only reason I was leaning towards CJ Stroud because he was the bigger quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey man, Bryce Young just a little too small. But once I saw them both playing in their championship games, I saw Bryce Young arm. I was like, oh yeah, we could, that's an NFL arm. And I also seen CJ Stroud arm. I was like, oh, he got an NFL arm too. So I really was on. I didn't care who we got, but I was leaning with CJ because he's just bigger. You know what I'm saying? I ride with the bigger quarterback before I get a smaller quarterback like 5'9". That's small to me. That was
I
too
feel
small.
you on that.
But
Hey,
where
but
we
Brandon,
would
I
be,
don't know if they switched anything.
I feel like we'll
But
be. I feel like we'll be pretty good. I don't think we'll be CJ Stroud good with Bryce Young, but we'll be pretty good.
We'll be all right because of coaching, I believe.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't be
Hold on
CJ
real quick,
Stroud good.
Mitty.
We wouldn't be that. We wouldn't have that possibility of actually making some like CJ just special, bro.
Yeah,
CJ
we
just
wouldn't be
has that.
CJ. Yeah, we wouldn't be CJ Stroud good.
Yeah, but and look, that means that we wouldn't be good then in my book. But
Oh
with some
man.
vets like Mixon and Hunter and Archery and Hughes will be showing younger guys how to stay healthy. Yeah, I'm hoping that is too. Like I'm man, the influence from the new players that have been brought on to the Texans, even though I know that our culture is set already, I just think that those are good guys to enforce the culture. You know what I'm saying? With Aziz getting on Will
Yeah.
Anderson and shit like that. Like I just think that it's just gonna be reinforced. I just think we a new team, man. We gonna beat a lot of people up. If you watching this show, I want you to understand one thing is that there's nothing for us to be afraid of. Yeah, we got one of the hardest schedules because we got a lot of good teams on our schedule, but we are also one of those good teams that's on everybody else's schedule too that we play. So I feel like, man, it's just gonna be good battles all season long. We're gonna be here for y'all for every one of those. We're gonna be here for all the preseason, all the training camp stuff, man. Y'all come here and holler at y'all boys, man. We're gonna bring y'all all the news that y'all can use. Man, we about to get ready to get up out of here. We like to thank everybody that commented in the bull ring and what I'm saying, chopped it up with us tonight, man. It's always fun chopping it up with other like-minded Texans fans, man, that just as excited as we are, man, that's that knows what's about to take place. We also want to send our prayers and let people know that our thoughts are with them that are still suffering from Hurricane Burl or Tropical Storm Burl. I don't even know what Burl was at the point in time when it got here, but I know the news said that it was a warning or maybe a tropical storm, but that motherfucker hit like a
Category
hurricane,
5.
like a 4 or 5 for real. The way that it knocked the city out as far as power, we got people as of right now still without power. You know what I'm saying? And we got people that still suffering from other things that happened from the storm. Shout out my guy Patton, you know what I'm saying? That's why he's not on the show right now because he's having to recover from a lot of structural damage and stuff like that, man. And it's just crazy, man. How this storm came.
We miss you, baby.
Yeah, man, it's just crazy how this storm came through and just like, bro, I'm pretty sure if y'all like me, hopefully y'all wasn't like me. I was one of those guys that just didn't take it serious. And I'm looking at something. That I'm glad Jay Bean just brought this up. As a matter of fact, let me bring that up. R.I.P. Jacoby Jones, man. Woo! Like I know, man. We all, we look back at that Ravens game and we think about those drop punts and stuff like that. And we were so mad at Jacoby, man. And when he went over there to the Ravens, I was what was so crazy though, I gotta be honest, is that going to see Jacoby go over there and win that Super Bowl, even though I was like, man, it kind of stung a little bit because he was an ex-Texan. Him and his character made you happy for him though, just the way that it seemed like the way Jacoby seemed on, and we didn't know him personally, but the way he seemed on the cameras and on the side of the field or whenever you would see him online or whatever, it was real because it actually translated, and to hear all the good things that people said about him in his passing. But y'all, if y'all remember, man, our wide receiver that we had that was from Lane College, right?
Yeah, Jacoby Jones, man.
Yeah, Jacoby Jones, man, they used to call it Tiny Lane. But he came to the Texans, bro, and Kubiak believed in dude, bro. Kubiak really believed.
He was fast. He was fast. He had the speed, man. Kobe had that speed, bro.
Yeah, bro. I can still see how the way he run now. He had this unique way of running. And I was watching I was looking at some of his highlights I think it was last night, and I was just looking like, man, Jacoby really he could move, bro. Like Jacoby really could move, bro. Like wasn't Jacoby?
Should have brought some Texan highlights of Jacoby tonight, man.
You should have, bro. Wasn't Jacoby the one who what's the name tried to trip Mike Tomlin?
Yeah, it was Jacoby Jones, right?
Yeah, that was Jacoby. When he stepped on the field and tried to trip my boy, man. But the thing is, that's crazy though. Like I say, man, dude, 40 years old, passed away in his sleep. He went away peacefully. I just personally want to thank him for the memories, the Texas memories, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? They Texas memories nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? And something that I ain't gonna never forget. So I just want to, you know what I'm saying, give condolences to his family and friends and stuff like that. And just let it, you know, that's just something for all of us, man, to let you know, like, bro, one day you here, the next day you gone, man. You have to really, you know, let your loved ones know, your loved ones know that you love them, and hopefully they do the same for you, man. Because, like I say, we not promised tomorrow, none of that stuff, man. But I like to thank J Bean for reminding us to bring that up, bro. Because
shout out Bean, salute Bean, salute Bean. Almost forgot. Man. For sure.
But anything you want to speak on that ship?
Nah, man, just like we were saying, everybody with lights and without lights, you know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all. Prayers up to the people that lives was lost. Prayers up to the people that still don't have lights. Prayers to my boy Mel, man, the draft guard, bro. We miss you, dog. We know you're gonna be back soon, even though we talk to you every day, dog. We know you're coming back soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so, man, salute to all that. Yeah, man, my boy gonna be back in the mix real soon. You know what I'm saying? We ran the show without him, but he said it was good. So, yeah, man, you know, just salute to everybody. And and salute to everybody in the bull ring and everybody that watched. You know what I'm saying? We here for what, episode 27? Salute to y'all, man.
Exactly, man. So, we will be back Thursday, y'all. We're gonna be having some special guests coming in sometime, you know what I'm saying, doing this doing my boy because he'll be back on August the 6th. So y'all make sure y'all mark y'all calendar for that right there. But other than that, y'all, we still gonna be in the building. We back in the building, man. Like I say, we was gone for a couple of shows, but like y'all say, y'all I mean, like we say, y'all know we are serious about our consistency. So for those 2 shows, man, we like to say fuck Barrel for you know what I'm saying, trying to, you know, knock a dent in our attendance and stuff like that. But at the end of the year, we still gonna get our gold star. So you know, we're gonna we're gonna play this intro music, man, and we're gonna get up out of here. Like I say, man, I'm just excited about this Texans training camp
time.
Let's see who win these
hunger
calls and really make it do what it do, because y'all know, man, this is about to be hungry like none other, man. But much love, man, to everybody out there that rock with us, man. And we know that once y'all get y'all power back, everybody will be back. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, we here. If y'all need us, man, holler at us. Texans on 3. And like we do every time, man, when we getting up out of here, man. 1, 2, 3, Texas. I know what it is.
Salute. Texas on 3. Hunger. Texans, you. To your face be down.
Texans on 3 is the best place to get your Houston Texans news. The other podcast will leave you confused. We got Frank Neal